What's up, y'all? This is Chris, Black Diamond Strength and Fitness Coach, and today I'm just giving an update of the cut progress. Good news, I'm down about 3 pounds this week. So, whatever issues I was experiencing the last week or so, we've solved them and have, you know, making good progress. Um, so today I actually weighed in at 185 pounds, somewhere around there. Last Sunday I was at about 188 pounds, so that's showing about a 3 pound difference. Um, my workouts didn't really change that much as far as my step count. I did try to be more conscious of that step count, but it probably averaged around like 7,000, 8,000 or so steps, something like that. So I still wasn't hitting the 10,000. That being said, I mentioned in one of my earlier videos that if I didn't get at least 10,000 steps, then I was going to let 2,200 calories be my max for the day, even though I recognize that 2,500 calories per day is my maintenance and I could really afford to do anything under that. But I decided to keep it safe and was just like, hey, if I don't hit at least 10,000 steps, then I won't go over 2,200. What that has looked like over the past week is I actually have kept my calories under 1,800 according to what I've logged. So it wasn't my intention to necessarily keep it that low. Again, like I said, I didn't have to keep it that low. 2,200 would have been just fine. But for me, the main concern is just making sure that I'm getting enough protein and that I'm eating enough to be full. I'm not just gonna, eat stuff just to be eating it. Just because that's an important take. I don't want to just drive by that. Is that like as I'm coaching folks, especially if any of my clients are watching, um, just because I give you a calorie limit doesn't mean you have to hit the limit. Like, you want to hit your protein numbers definitely, but like those carb numbers, those fat numbers, they don't necessarily have to be up there. So you can save calories, and if your goal is to lose fat, then you'll hit it faster if you don't actually use all the calories that you're allowed in your programming. But yeah, I'll post up here as well that actual the actual numbers from my calories for the week that's coming from Fitbit. And yeah, y'all, like I mentioned before, I don't enjoy necessarily being this small or getting smaller. I'm literally just doing this to show you what it could look like, and just to kind of recap, um, I'll put up a picture of where I was when I started. December 30th, I was around 196 pounds. And so I'll put up a picture of me today. I mean, obviously you can see me today, but I'll put up the picture anyway, so you can see the picture side by side. And today, as I mentioned, I'm weighing at 185.2. And since I have no desire to really be smaller, I think I'm too small as it is. I'm going to go down to 185 pounds, and once I touch that number, then I'll be done. So at this rate, that will probably be another 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll definitely be keeping you updated. If you have any questions about anything that I'm doing, I'm trying to be very detailed in what I'm telling y'all. Matter of fact, speaking of detail, I'll let you know kind of what my day looks like as far as this process is concerned. So I kind of do an intermittent fasting, and I'll do a video about intermittent fasting. I've done one before, but I'll do a new one. But I kind of do fasting, but I don't treat it like fasting, if that makes sense. What I do is I skip a traditional breakfast. I don't eat anything at all until after 10 o'clock in the morning. And what that is usually a protein shake and a banana. That gets me to about a little under 500 calories. I also do not eat lunch, like your typical lunch. Like I don't have like if there's a cafeteria or something, Like I don't go to the cafeteria, or I don't, go and actually make a lunch. So my next meal usually isn't until somewhere around 4 o'clock or so. And that may be a protein bar, or that may be, I might have a chicken sandwich or something, like a baked chicken or something like that. And that snack or so, we'll call it, it's always something really, really light. That normally isn't more than about 300 or 400 calories. So at that point, I'm up to about 800 calories for the day. And so after that, I allow myself around 1,000 calories or so. It could be a little bit more depending on what I'm eating for dinner. And so when I give you those numbers, it's easy for you to understand why I end up at around 1,800 calories or less by the end of the day, because I'm only up to 700 or 800 calories by the time I get to dinner. And if I do the full 1,000 calories, then that puts me right at around 1,800. These days, even though I love to eat my sweets and stuff like that, um, me personally, the way I'm wired, um, I really take issue with like open say cookies or something. Like I really take issue with opening some cookies and saying, "Oh, I'm only gonna eat two." so like, so for me, since I'm wired like that, and I know I'm wired like that, I just don't eat them. I'm just like, you know what? I'll wait till I'm done with the cut, and then I'll do my snacks and stuff after that. But these are all important things, and these are things that a coach can help you to do. Understanding like what types of things drive you, what types of things are getting in the way, what types of things you can leverage to help you on your journey to achieve your personal goals. So if you would like help doing those things, feel free to apply for coaching. The link is in the description. If I have slots available, I will reach out and we'll try to get you going as quickly as possible. I know I didn't give a ton of information on this one. It was more just a recap of where I am so that people who are following along can do the same thing. But if you did find this useful, definitely like, share, comment. I welcome it all. Definitely subscribe. I always forget to ask people to subscribe, but we're going to get that subscriber list up too. And a moment of transparency for y'all. This week has been a struggle for me as far as like managing my time. And my commitment has been to put 2 of these videos out per week. And today is Sunday when I'm recording this. So I'm actually posting 2 videos, recording and posting 2 videos today to try to meet my 2 video quota. So again, I keep reminding y'all, and I'll keep beating this drum, like consistency beats perfection every day of the week. We have to be consistent, and I'm trying to make sure that I demonstrate that with my videos as well. It's not going to be perfect. Maybe I plan to do this on a Saturday, Sunday cadence, or like a Wednesday, Saturday cadence or something. But if you miss your days, just make them up. Like in health, fitness, like all those things, any big goals that you have, just try to remember why you started and don't quit. And as long as you don't do that, then you'll be successful. But that's all I got for y'all. I ain't gonna get too preachy today, but till next time, peace.